Hey there, Savvy Savers! Welcome back to Money Does Matters channel, where we're all about sharing our wins and losses on the roller coaster ride of personal finance. And today, I'm getting real with you about the 10 financial mistakes I've made in the last 5 years. Yes, I'm laying it all out on the table so you can learn from my blunders and avoid making the same mistakes yourself. Let's dive in. My mistake number 1. Living beyond my means. The classic mistake of trying to keep up with the Instagram influencers. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I've fallen into the trap of living beyond my means more times than I'd like to admit. It's so easy to get caught up in the allure of flashy lifestyles and luxury purchases, but the truth is, living beyond your means is a surefire way to derail your financial future. Instead of chasing after material possessions, focus on living within your means and prioritizing your financial goals. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Next. My mistake number 2. Ignoring bills and expenses. The ostrich approach to personal finance, burying my head in the sand and hoping my financial problems would magically disappear. Spoiler alert, they didn't. I'll admit, there were times when I ignored bills and expenses, hoping they would go away on their own. But here's the reality, ignoring your financial responsibilities only makes matters worse in the long run. Those bills aren't going anywhere, and ignoring them will only lead to late fees, penalties, and damaged credit. Instead of avoiding your bills, face them head-on. Create a budget, track your expenses, and make sure you're staying on top of your financial obligations each month. Your future self will thank you for it. Continue to my mistake number 3. Failing to save for a rainy day. The classic mistake of not having an emergency fund. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I used to think that emergencies only happened to other people, until one day, disaster struck, and I found myself scrambling to cover unexpected expenses. Whether it was a car repair, medical bill, or job loss, I quickly learned the importance of having an emergency fund to fall back on. An emergency fund serves as a financial safety net, protecting you from life's unexpected curveballs and giving you peace of mind knowing that you're prepared for whatever comes your way. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a separate savings account, so you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. Trust me, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Then my mistake number 4. Accumulating high-interest debt. The vicious cycle of debt, it's like quicksand, the more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I've fallen into the trap of accumulating high-interest debt more times than I'd like to admit. Whether it was maxing out credit cards, taking out payday loans, or financing a car I couldn't afford, I let my debt spiral out of control. But here's the truth, high-interest debt is a financial ball and chain that can keep you trapped for years, if not decades. Instead of racking up debt, focus on paying it down as quickly as possible. Cut back on unnecessary expenses, increase your income if possible, and throw any extra cash you can muster at your debts. Trust me, the feeling of being debt-free is worth its weight in gold. This is my mistake number 5. Not investing for the future. The classic mistake of not investing for the future, it's like leaving money on the table. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I used to think that investing was only for the wealthy or the financially savvy. But here's the truth, investing is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools at your disposal. Whether it's stocks, bonds, real estate, or your own business, investing can help your money grow exponentially over time. The key is to start early and stay consistent. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back. Start investing today and watch your wealth grow over time. Well, continue to my mistake number 6. Lacking clear financial goals. The aimless wanderer approach to personal finance, it's like sailing without a destination. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I used to drift through life without a clear financial roadmap, hoping that somehow, someday, I'd magically stumble upon financial success. But here's the truth, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. That's why it's crucial to set clear financial goals and create a plan to achieve them. Whether it's buying a home, starting a family, or retiring early, having a roadmap for your money will help you stay focused and motivated. So grab a pen and paper, dream big, and start mapping out your financial future today. It's my mistake number 7. Neglecting financial education. The classic mistake of thinking you know it all. It's like trying to navigate a minefield blindfolded. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I used to think that personal finance was just common sense, until I realized how much I didn't know. But here's the truth, personal finance is a vast and complex subject that requires continuous learning and education. Whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, or taking online courses, invest in your financial education and empower yourself to make smart money decisions. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the twists and turns of personal finance. Then my mistake number 8. Skipping budgeting and tracking expenses. The winging it approach to personal finance, it's like trying to fly a plane without a flight plan. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I used to think that budgeting was too restrictive and time-consuming, so I avoided it altogether. But here's the truth, budgeting is the cornerstone of financial success. It's not about depriving yourself of the things you love, it's about prioritizing your spending to align with your values and goals. Whether it's using a budgeting app, spreadsheet, or good old-fashioned pen and paper, find a method that works for you and stick to it like glue. Trust me, your bank account will thank you. I am gonna tell you my mistake number 9. Not seeking professional financial advice. The lone wolf approach to personal finance, it's like trying to build a house without a blueprint. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I used to think that I could do it all myself, until I realized how much I didn't know. But here's the truth, seeking professional financial advice can be one of the best investments you'll ever make. Whether you're navigating tricky financial situations, planning for retirement, or investing for the future, a financial advisor can provide valuable guidance and expertise. Think of them as your money coach, they've got your back. The last one, this is my mistake number 10. Neglecting to build an emergency fund. The classic mistake of thinking that emergencies only happen to other people. It's like playing Russian roulette with your finances. Guilty as charged. I'll admit, I used to think that I was invincible, that nothing bad would ever happen to me. But here's the truth, life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and you never know when disaster might strike. That's why it's crucial to have an emergency fund to fall back on when the unexpected happens. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a separate savings account, so you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. Trust me, when the storm clouds roll in, you'll be glad you have that financial safety net to keep you dry. And there you have it, the 10 financial mistakes I've made in the last 5 years, laid bare for all to see. But here's the silver lining, every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. And as always, drop a comment below letting me know which financial mistake resonated with you the most. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep hustling. Bye for now.